enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting with thrown objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court, or entering.
Don't forget to bring the family to an upcoming game where we're giving away.
What a view of the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Hello and welcome to the NBA Cup Championship. I'm Kevin Harlan, and joining me are Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge. I'll tell you guys, this has become one interesting event.
Yeah, even though it's still the regular season, this is a chance to put a stake in the ground saying, hey, we're the best team in the league right now. One of these teams is going to come away with that level of confidence.
I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at New York, they're still dominant, sitting at number 1 once again.
And I think Denver, they're right where they want to be. They're already competing for the top spot. It's going to be a season-long battle, which is exactly what we all anticipated.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. The 4 and the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. T is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. And for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. Well, thinking back to last year, the first ever NBA Cup, the Lakers beating the Pacers in the final 123-109. And LeBron James was named MVP of the tournament.
And Anthony Davis went off in the final, 41-20. For the Pacers, yes, they lost that championship game, but the experience was huge for them. And I think really helped them with a deep playoff run.
And how about this run to the NBA Cup Championship for MP? From the start, he's made a point to tell us he wants the cup.
And his play has been incredible. MP's led this team. It's been about more than what he's done on the floor. He's also led by example, and tonight for MP, it's all about enjoying the moment, playing to your potential, and hoisting that trophy.
And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. It's Hart on the wing, defended by Gordon. And there's Brunson. That's good on the assist by Hart.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Here's Anunoby. Michael Porter making his last shot. Towns sets the pick for Hart. A three-pointer off the mark. Looking at Denver, they got their last win against the San Antonio Spurs. Jokic finds Westbrook. Trying to find Anunoby. Gets it to him. And Brunson has it in the corner. Pass to Bridges. The kick out to Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Russell Westbrook. Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
Both good from the line that time. When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Jokic, no good. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Hart, that's good.
Getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Here's T. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Anunoby against Porter. Kicks it out to Gordon. Here's T. The Nuggets with Another miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
To the middle. Here's Hart. Gordon with the defensive effort.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. So for the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Anunoby, and Miles McBride subbed in for Bridges. Big group substitution here for Denver. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jokic. Peyton Watson comes in for Gordon. Christian Brown's checked in for Michael Porter. And Murray subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Here's McBride. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Denver in the lead. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Guys, I did catch up with the head coach of the Knicks. And when it comes to Jamal Murray, coach said it's crucial to make sure his defense doesn't slack off on him. He said Murray is a microwave scorer. He can get hot in a real hurry. Our guys know they have to talk with one another out there, help each other out. Communication is key. Guys, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Runs in the pass to McBride. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Denver leading by 5. Here's Watson, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Towns. To the paint. Here's McBride, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. So for the Knicks, Achua, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Bridges comes in for Josh Hart. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Jalen Brunson. .34 seconds left in the first. Here's Denver now. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Down low. And Jordan throws it down.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. To the left side wing. Bobbed up there for Robinson. And stolen by Jordan. And so it's the Denver Nuggets in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll get right back. Welcome back to 2K's coverage of the Cup Championship game. We're so glad you could join us. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Denver?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray out there with T, and it's Brown in at the small forward position.
One tough customer, Bridges, fighting for the basket in close.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, a big story this summer was Jalen Brunson signing a team-friendly extension, leaving an unprecedented amount of money on the table, but providing the Knicks with the opportunity to lock in this tight-knit core and contend in the East at the highest levels for years to come.
Wow, a team to be reckoned with. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Good on the three-point shot.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Pass to T. Now Gordon. Denver passing it around. T. That's in there. Murray with the assist. And that's now 9 points for T.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
McBride's shot is off. The Nuggets leading by 7. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Kevin, Jamal Murray is built for clutch situations. Coach Michael Malone said, I know a lot of guys are pretty good in the regular season, but when the stage is at its biggest, Jamal seems to step up and perform. He's a guy that thrives in the moment, never afraid of it. Can't say that for a lot of players. Kevin?
Oh, you're so right. He isn't afraid of anything. David, he is big time. Thank you. Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Achua. OG Anunoby comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. Towns a screen on Westbrook. Here's Brunson on the mark with the 15-footer. One interesting note about tonight's game, unlike the rest of the cup, Greg, this does not count towards the regular season standings.
Yeah, so each of these teams will play an extra game during the season, but hey, you ask these guys, and they don't mind at all.
Jokic doing the job inside.
Really hard to move Jokic off the blocks. He's tough down there.
Brunson against Westbrook. Brunson, no good.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Jokic with the bucket.
Jokic able to play through contact and seems unstoppable when he's that close to the hole.
Brunson scanning the floor. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Mark, it has been quite a run for the Nuggets, hasn't it, who have made the playoffs every season since 2019.
And how about this, Kevin? They've only been lower than a 3 seed one time in that span. And that was because Murray missed the season due to injury. They are consistently tough.
Miles McBride's checked in for Mikal Bridges. That's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Nuggets on top. They're up by 4. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome to our halftime show. Some excellent basketball so far with Denver in a close game. And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that, Ernie? I sense Shaq getting restless over there.
Hey, my mistake, big fella. Someone put crazy talk on the teleprompter. I was just, going along with it for giggles.
I'm not giggling, Ernie.
Come on, try it. Come on. And now let's check out the Denver Nuggets, who are in a close game after one half of play.
I can say I've been pumped about this tournament, especially the last.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us.
There's always a buzz around Las Vegas. And just getting going here for the 2024 NBA Cup Championship second half. And thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Really an incredible game from T.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
And that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
We've got Jalen Brunson. Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Bridges. And it's Towns in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for New York right now. And it's Westbrook missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Hart.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
Towns against Jokic. Clock at 6. Pass to Gordon. Shoots over Towns. And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist by Jokic. Gordon's got his first bucket of the night.
Boy, I like the confidence here. Gordon is excellent at realizing when he has room to shoot even before he has the ball. That's what we call seeing a play ahead.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. They get to take on the Blazers of Portland after this one. Westbrook passes to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Count it. And now a 6-point Denver lead.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Anunoby kicks to Hart. Westbrook against Brunson. Oh, muscling it in, Brunson.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Inside. Here's Gordon. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Hart. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut to just 1 in the basket from Brunson.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Here's T. Defended by Bridges.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
And Clark, the debate around Karl Anthony Towns. Is he the greatest shooting big of all time?
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-footer has ever shot it like Cat. Around 40% from 3 over his career. It's not just a 1 or 2 season deal.
Coach. All right, get in there.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Payne looking around. To the left wing. Anunoby passes to Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Towns the screen. Here's McBride. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Taking a look at the Nuggets. The forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. T is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Jokic in its center, locking down the middle. Robinson a screen on Westbrook. To the inside. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Out to the wing. Fader on the way. Offensive rebound. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists now in the game. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. For the Knicks, Hart, he's checked in for Robinson. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He told his guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. We'll see how it looks coming out of the timeout. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Brunson against Westbrook. New York, no good that time either.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Jokic on top, defended by Towns. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one is on Towns.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let up in sight.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Pass to Jokic. Here's T. Tries again. Jokic hatches his way to finish inside.
Jokic is an absolute beast. He does it all at the offensive end. Scoring, passing, rebounding. He stuffs the stat sheet in a big way.
And he makes that one. Brunson's got 12 points in just the second half.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Westbrook scanning the floor. Pass to Jokic. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Anunoby kicks to Bridges. Towns the screen. Beyond the arc. Bridges misses. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Denver. Here's T. No good with the triple.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
From deep, Brunson. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And he lives for the moment. Brunson playing his best during crunch time.
Down low. Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's T. And he commits the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. So he comes up empty, missing both.
Ouch. Boy, was that painful. That was basically just a choke job. I hate to say it. Could have put this game on ice, but he didn't.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
So it's New York now. They trail by 3.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Mikal Bridges. First personal foul. 14 foul. Number 5. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a three-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that three-point lead.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed it.
Here's Hart. It counts, and they've done it. We have crowned our first champions of the season, the winners of the NBA Cup.
Well, they earned that trophy, and man, the Cup certainly added another layer of excitement to the NBA calendar.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.
Watching you tonight, it looked like you were playing for something more than the NBA Cup. Is that how you felt?
Well, you can't miss the fact that this is a big deal for the fans. There's a buzz in the building, and we all respond to that, but we have to remember that we haven't accomplished our goal until we've won a championship. That's what this city deserves, and that's what we're working for.
Great win tonight, MP.
Hey, congrats to MP on winning the NBA Cup. That was fun to watch, man. You were on a mission.